7, verse 1. Then the Lord said to Noah, "Go into the ark, you and all your household, for I have seen that you are righteous before me in this generation." Okay, we already seen or I spoke already about this when we went through chapter 6 concerning the righteousness of Noah. Okay, so here in chapter 6, the first time it explained what they're supposed to do. But now here they need to go into the ark, and with all his household, as we know as well from chapter 6, right, there were his 3 sons, their 3 wives, his wife and him, in total 4 people. And God's saying that he's seen that he's righteous before him. Again, I said we already spoke in detail there. It's not that does not mean that he's sinless, because he was born in the likeness of Adam. In other words, he was born in sin. Okay, and I already explained in chapter 6, if Noah was sinless, Enoch was sinless, then God could have just killed everyone before them, just had Enoch as the Adam of the earth, right? And then there was no need to destroy everyone here. There would have been no need for Jesus to come to earth, because then Enoch or Noah could have died for us. But as we will see anyhow from the life of Noah, after the flood, anyhow he's going to sin. Okay. So yeah, just again, so if you want to have a little bit more detail concerning the righteousness, what it actually means, go and look at what I said about it in chapter 6. Right. In the rainy season, right, this whole area kind of where we stand now, there's a lake here, but then the waters rise here, and basically it kind of floods this area as well. Okay, but yeah, that's now we're in the dry season, it's not flooded. And since this chapter is about flooding, so I'll maybe speak about that a little bit later again. Verse 2. Take with you 7 pairs of all clean animals, the male and his mate, and a pair of the animals that are not clean, the male and his mate. And 7 pairs of birds of the heavens also, male and female, to keep their offspring alive on the face of all the earth. Okay, here a question arises, because in chapter 6 it states just 1 pair, right, of all animals. In this case now here we have 7 pairs of clean animals, right, and as well the birds. So is there a difference, or again people come up and say, oh, well, that's chapter, there's contradiction, or it's one guy who wrote there, it's another guy who wrote here. Again we have the priestly school and the Yahweh school kind of, and the one guy and another, and so it's different. I already like, they do exactly the same thing in chapter 1 and in chapter 2. I already explained there what is going on, and that there's no reason to look or to find that there's no contradiction. So in the same way, there's not a contradiction here. It's not as if it's, okay, I said that, but actually I kind of made a mistake. I need to retell him, kind of. Okay, there we get the basics of it. He needs to take animals into the ark. He needs to take a pair of animals into the ark. Here we get more detail, right? More detail of exactly what is supposed to happen. Okay? And it just makes sense that he needs to take 7 pairs of clean animals, because afterwards he's going to bring an offering of the clean animals. So if he took the clean animals and there was the offer then to go out, the 1 pair there would be no animals left. Right now, would it be that they ate, right, the clean animals in the ark? Kind of. Would there have been like food for other animals or whatever? That's a bit maybe stretching it. Why? Because we don't see people before the time really eat meat. Here it's now given to them that they can. But again, that is, we don't really know if we just go from what is written here. But then again, even what's written here does not say that this is not that people didn't do it before. It could have been sinful before, and now it's going to be sinless. But again, even to that we will get. But there is a reason why there is 7 pairs, because he's going to bring an offering afterwards, and to not destroy them, he needs it. Okay, so the clean animals, the birds, he's going to send out birds, right? And ultimately, as we see from verse 3, the reason why he needs to take in the animals in the 7 pairs is so that they will be kept alive on the face of the earth. God is going to restart. So for Noah, that would have been great news. Okay? Great news in the sense of that he can restart everything, that God's going to restart everything, and this is not the end of it.